There's a couple different ways that to-dos work. Now, to get into my to-dos within Client Lunchbox, I'm just going to open up Lisa's reminder email and then scroll down to the to-dos section and click on the check off your to-dos here. Click on this link. This will open up my reminders page. I'm already automatically logged in with my login data has been saved, and I'm on the reminders tab here in Client Lunchbox, and here you can see the 3 to-dos that were in my reminder email. Now to check off these to-dos, I just simply check that box and it becomes completed, but I'm going to uncheck that now. Now the first way to add a to-do is in this to-do box here, and you could just say send monthly mail. Well, since this is let's make this about prospecting, let's just say call all hot prospects, and then let's just say add to do. Now that's just going to add the to do call all hot prospects with no due date, which we could change if we like, but it's not assigned to a contact. Now if we check off that to do, that becomes completed and it never shows up again. And maybe we want to be reminded to call all hot prospects every 7 days. So we could create a more detailed to do and say remind me to call all hot prospects. And we'll make that due, let's just say today, which is April 21st, 2009. And then we'll say this repeats weekly on this weekday. And then we'll have it remind us 3 days early. And then we'll click on add to do. Now we can see the call all hot prospects is due today as we assigned it, and will show up every 7 days. So that's the difference between creating a quick to do and a detailed to do. Now you can also create a quick to do for a contact if you like. For example, we can just click on the contact name here, Johnny Buyer, and we can scroll down and we can see here create a quick to do. Remind me to call and follow up in 10 days. And then let's just click on add to do. Now we'll see that to do is added, and if we scroll all the way down here, we'll see call and follow up, which is what I just added, is due in 9 days. Now you know you have the master preset to do series that reminds you as a template, but each contact does become a little bit unique, right? So you might need to create a to do per contact, but most of the realtors that use the system don't do that. They just kind of blanket everybody the same and use it as a really simple prospecting tool. So those are the couple 2 or 3 ways to add to-dos. You'll see that we now have our new to-do here from creating it on that contacts page. The third or fourth way here to add a to-do is we can quickly send a to-do in from email. Send an email to to-do@clientlunchbox.com and type the to-do in the subject line. So here, let me just go ahead and do that. I'm going to compose a message. I want to make sure this is under Lisa's account. And I'm going to say to-do@clientlunchbox.com. Let's just say the to-do is send wife flowers. You just put the to-do in the subject line like this and go ahead and hit send. Now that to-do will be stored off in Lisa's Client Lunchbox account. Very handy as a kind of way to add to-dos on the fly. The final part of the to-dos in Client Lunchbox is the to-do series. So to get to the to-do series, I'm just going to click on the contacts tab here. And I'm going to go ahead and delete Johnny Buyer because I accidentally added him twice when I was doing demonstrations. So I'll just delete Johnny. Now that he's gone, over on the right hand side here we can see create to-do sequence. By clicking on that, we'll be taken to our preset to-do list. And here you see the entire preset to-do list, and we can enable this to-do system or we can disable it, and we can auto assign this to-do list to newly created contacts. I'm going to keep both those checked. Now you have a template standard to-do list when you create your Client Lunchbox account. It's been added for you as a convenience. So you don't have to create one from scratch, and it looks a little bit something like this. Now you can add as many preset to-dos as you like, or delete them and only have a couple 2 or 3 preset to-dos. There are some realtors that just have 2 or 3 preset to-dos. And that's the preset to-do series of Client Lunchbox. So that's everything related to to-do.